Excessive reminders. The hidden face of control disguised as care. Have you ever met someone who keeps reminding others again and again, saying things like, "Don't forget, hurry up," or "Do it this way"? On the surface, it sounds like care. It looks like concern, but underneath that cloak of love often hides something else, a deep desire to control. Excessive reminders aren't just about helping, they're about anxiety. They're about fear, and they come from a profound distrust in others' ability, judgment, and sense of responsibility. Behind those constant reminders is a voice that silently says, "Without me, you'll mess it up. You forget. You won't do it right." It's not really about you, it's about their own need to keep everything under control. Because losing control to them feels unbearable, so they use reminders like ropes, tightening their grip to feel safe. Let's look at what this behavior often looks like. Number 1, the repetitive nagging. Even after you say, "I got it," they still say, "Don't forget. Remember. Did you do it yet?" They just can't let go. Number 2, the step-by-step control. They don't just tell you what to do, they tell you how to do it. Hold it like this. Do that first. It leaves no space for your own thinking or creativity. Number 3, the presumed failure. Before you even start, they already assume you'll fail. You'll definitely forget. So let me remind you again. It's like being convicted before the crime even happens. Number 4, taking over. They can't stand watching you do it wrong, so they just jump in and do it for you. And in that moment, they rob you of the chance to learn. Number 5, emotional blackmail. If you forget, I'll be disappointed. If you don't do it, it means you don't care about me. Now, the reminder isn't about the task, it's about guilt and emotional control. But why do people do this? Usually it comes from 3 roots. First, anxiety and insecurity. They can't stand uncertainty. They calm themselves only by controlling their surroundings and people. Second, a distorted view of failure. They see small mistakes as disasters, not realizing that failure is part of growth. Third, blurred boundaries. They can't tell where their life ends and someone else's begins. So they step into other people's lessons that were never theirs to learn, and the consequences, they're serious. The more you're reminded, the less you think. Your brain stops planning, stops correcting, stops growing. You start waiting for orders, waiting for cues, waiting for someone to tell you what to do. It kills initiative. It kills independence. Some people rebel, fighting every bit of control. Others surrender, completely becoming dependent, passive, even helpless. Over time, constant reminders whisper one message: "You can't do it without me." And that whisper eats away at your confidence, your self-esteem, your sense of worth. So what's the healthy alternative? How do we remind without controlling? The answer is simple, but not easy. Shift from wanting to control others to wanting to empower others. First, trust. Let go. Believe that others can learn and grow even through mistakes. Yes, the process might be messy. Yes, the outcome might not be perfect, but growth matters more than perfection. Second, allow mistakes. Let life teach the lesson. Then, talk about it calmly. What did you learn? How can we do better next time? That's how responsibility grows. Third, remind at the right time. Don't interfere before things happen. Let people experience the natural consequences, not as punishment, but as real-world feedback. After all, consequences are the best teachers. Fourth, use questions instead of commands. Replace "Don't forget your umbrella" with "Did you check the weather forecast?" Replace "Do it this way" with "What's your plan for this?" Questions build awareness and self-trust. Fifth, empower, don't replace. Teach people how to build their own reminder systems, calendars, notes, habits instead of becoming their personal alarm clock. And remember, not everything needs your involvement. For safety and health, yes, be clear and responsible. But for everyday matters, give people room to breathe. In truth, excessive reminders look like love, but often hurt like control. Real love is built on trust. Real respect knows when to stay silent. And real care means truly believing that others are capable, that they will grow, that they will find their own way, because sometimes letting go is the most loving thing you can do.